The shrill chime of the doorbell sliced through the silence of our suburban home, yanking me out of a restless sleep. The clock on the nightstand glowed 3 a.m., its red digits accusing the night of being far too still. My wife, Clara, stirred beside me, her breath catching as the bell rang again, insistent, unapologetic. I rubbed my eyes, heart thudding, and muttered, "Who the hell is that?" Before I could swing my legs out of bed, a voicemail, unfamiliar, and far too casual, cut through the night air from outside. "Babe, you left your purse in my car." The words hung there, heavy, like a stone dropped into a pond, rippling through the quiet house. Clara froze. I felt it, the sudden rigidity in her body, the way her breath stopped altogether. My stomach twisted as I turned to her. "Clara?" My voice was low, but it carried the weight of 1,000 questions. She didn't meet my eyes. "I'll handle it," she stammered, already sliding out of bed, her bare feet hitting the hardwood with a soft thud. She grabbed her robe, fumbling with the tie, and hurried toward the stairs. I followed, my pulse hammering in my ears, the stranger's voice looping in my head. "Babe. Your purse. My car." The front door was already ajar when I reached the bottom of the stairs. Clara stood on the porch, silhouetted against the dim glow of the streetlight, facing a man I didn't recognize. He was tall, broad-shouldered, leaning casually against the railing like he belonged there. In his hand was Clara's purse, small, black, with the silver clasp she'd always fiddled with when she was nervous. "Clara, what's going on?" My voice came out sharper than I intended, cutting through the humid night air. The man's head snapped up, his eyes locking onto mine. He didn't look guilty, didn't flinch. He just smirked, like he knew something I didn't. "Evan, it's not what you think," Clara said quickly, turning to me. Her voice was high, shaky, the kind of tone she used when she was trying to smooth things over. "This is Ryan. From work. I must have left my purse in his car after the team dinner." "Team dinner?" I repeated, my eyes narrowing. "At 3 in the morning?" Ryan raised his hands, the purse dangling from one finger. "Hey, man, I didn't mean to cause a scene. Found her bag in the back seat, figured she'd need it. Didn't realize it was so late." His tone was too smooth, too practiced. "I didn't buy it." Clara reached for the purse, her fingers trembling as she snatched it from him. "Thanks, Ryan. You can go now." But Ryan didn't move. His eyes flicked between us, like he was sizing up the situation, deciding how much he could push. "You sure, babe? I can stick around if you need me." The word babe hit me like a punch. I stepped forward, my hands balling into fists. "She's fine. Get off my porch." Ryan's smirk faded, but he didn't back down. All right. Just being a good Samaritan." He gave Clara a lingering look, then turned and sauntered back to his car, a sleek black sedan idling at the curb. The engine purred as he slid inside, and the taillights disappeared into the night. Clara shut the door, her back pressed against it like she was holding the world at bay. "Evan, I swear, it's not what it looks like." "Then what is it?" I demanded, my voice low but shaking. "Because it looks like some guy you're close enough with to call you babe is showing up at our house at 3 in the morning with your purse." "Explain that." She clutched the purse to her chest, her eyes darting to the floor. "It was just a dinner. The team went out after the project wrapped. Ryan offered to drive me home because I'd had a glass of wine. I must have left my purse in his car. That's all." I wanted to believe her. God, I did. Clara and I had been married for 7 years, built a life together, weekend hikes, late-night talks, a mortgage we'd just refinanced. But the way her eyes wouldn't meet mine, the way her hands shook. As she set the purse on the entryway table, it gnawed at me. "Why didn't you tell me about the dinner?" I asked, stepping closer. "And why's this guy calling you babe?" "He's just like that," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. "It's nothing. He's flirty with everyone at the office." "It doesn't mean anything." I didn't respond. The silence stretched between us, thick and suffocating. I thought about the late nights she'd been working, the way her phone was always face down lately, the vague answers about her day. Little things I'd brushed off, chalked up to stress. Now they felt like puzzle pieces snapping into place. "Clara," I said, my voice steady despite the storm in my chest, "are you cheating on me?" Her head snapped up, eyes wide. "No. Evan, no." I would never. She reached for my hand, but I pulled back, not ready for her touch. "Then why does this feel so wrong?" I asked, more to myself than to her. She didn't answer. Instead, she turned and walked upstairs, her footsteps soft but deliberate, leaving me standing alone in the dim glow of the entryway light. I stared at the purse on the table, its silver clasp glinting like a taunt. I didn't know what to believe, but one thing was clear: the life I thought I knew had shifted, and there was no going back to the way things were before that doorbell rang.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a twist. Stay tuned to Reddit Tales Times for your daily dose of drama, laughs, and unbelievable stories.